Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. Jesus warned about God's wrath for those who offend, tempt, or lead astray the little ones. Jesus warns of any malicious person who would hurt children in any way. How appropriate such a warning is in this day when our children are particularly at risk of harm through the internet and social media. While Christians must guard children against temptation, they also must be aware of and work against the unfiltered messages that bombard us from every angle. Jesus' warning envisions an additional group, however. The little ones can also be new disciples. Indifference on the part of mature Christians towards the lifestyles and training of new believers can leave these new believers theologically vulnerable. Make the follow-through care of new believers a high priority in your church. To rebuke does not mean to point out every sin we see. It means to bring sin to a person's attention in love, with the purpose of restoring him or her to God and to the community of believers. When you feel you must rebuke another Christian for a sin, check your attitude before you speak. Do you love that person? Are you willing to forgive them? Unless rebuke is tied to forgiveness, it will not help a sinning person. The disciples' request was genuine. They wanted the faith necessary for such radical forgiveness. But Jesus didn't directly answer their question because he wanted them to have a better understanding of genuine faith. Small but genuine faith accomplishes more than great but superficial faith. So what does genuine faith look like? It includes complete trust in and loyalty to God. It does not involve putting on a show for others. It requires complete and humble obedience to God's will and readiness to do whatever He says. Even a small amount of genuine faith will totally change you from the inside out and allow you to accomplish things in Jesus' name that you never thought possible. Although a mustard seed seems small, it has the potential to be alive and growing. Almost invisible at first, it develops first under the ground. When it breaks the soil, it remains barely visible, but it has the power to grow into a full-size plant. Like a tiny seed, a small amount of genuine faith in God will take root and grow. Although each change will be gradual and imperceptible, soon this faith will have produced major results that will uproot and destroy competing loyalties. We don't need more faith in order to forgive others. A tiny seed of faith can be enough when it is alive and growing. If we have obeyed God, we have only done our duty, and we should regard it as a privilege. Do you sometimes feel that you deserve extra credit for serving God? Remember, obedience is not something extra we do, it is our duty. Jesus is not suggesting that our service is meaningless or useless, nor is he advocating doing away with rewards. He is attacking unwarranted self-esteem and spiritual pride.